Hey guys, welcome to my second Let's Play for the class. Now, I'm kind of taking a chance out of love here. I'm playing Super Mario RPG. It doesn't technically contain the first letter of my last name, but it's a JRPG, so it basically does. But I love this game so much that I figure it'd be perfect for me to take this opportunity to play it. Uh, it was developed by Square before they merged with Enix in 2003. The game was published by Nintendo in 1996. The game is directed by Chihiro Fujioka, who also worked on quite a few Final Fantasy games and nearly every entry in the Mario and Luigi series, and Yoshihiko Maekawa, another mainstay for the Mario and Luigi series of RPGs. The game was produced by Shigeru Miyamoto, who is, of course, the creator of Mario, and it's only fitting that he be the one to keep development on track, of course. The most similar games to this Super Mario RPG would have to be its spiritual successors, of course, the Mario and Luigi series of RPGs, and the even closer to Super Mario RPG kin, Paper Mario series of games. All of these entries are RPGs with either Mario or Mario and Luigi as the main protagonists and utilize timed action commands in combat. As you can see, there's a lot of cool stuff in this game that isn't just combat. From this little preview, there's plenty of cool characters. There's mini games such as the barrel roll down the river. Soon here they're going to be showing the Yoshi race. That's Mallow. He's one of the secondary party characters. He's more of a Square Enix type character that you don't get to see much these days in other games. Uh, so many cool and outlandish JRPG characters are in this game, but they're hardly ever seen again afterwards because Square decided to develop for CD-ROMs rather than the Nintendo 64 cartridges for the sake of memory and space. Speaking of characters from this game, one of the main party members you acquire, who you see right here, Geno, has been a mainstay ask for Super Smash Bros. For at least the last three entries in the series, but he's only been able to make it in through a Mii costume, unfortunately, with as much love that he has. A sequel, Super Mario RPG 2, was planned for the Nintendo 64 add-on, the 64DD, but was recrafted and renamed Paper Mario before its release on the standard Nintendo 64. In addition to the action commands that takes place in combat, some other similarities between Paper Mario and Super Mario RPG are the use of flower points in place of characters having a pool of magic points, and the collection of 7 stars is the overarching goal in many of these games. I've always had a love for this game ever since I played the Paper Mario games as a child, and I just felt compelled to find other games like it. I loved Mario, I loved the RPG elements, but more than that, the fusion of the two allowed for so much fun in the dialogue and so much cool character designs. The crazy character designs, the goofy at times, serious at times writing, and the fantastic music selection and the viscerally satisfying combat all come together to make this game my arguable favorite when compared to all of its spiritual successors. I guess we can just skip this preview now, and I'll just load my save state so we can get into the combat of it. Here we go. Here's a cutscene where Mario has made it into Bowser's castle after he's kidnapped Peach. You're led to believe that he's the main antagonist of the game, but he's not. He's just he actually becomes a party member for you. But in this cutscene, as you can see, Mario and Bowser are facing off for Peach. Here's a good time for me to show an example of how the combat works. You have 4 options in the form of specials, defense, basic attacks, and items. I don't have any items as this is very early on in the game, and the only ability I really have is jump. So let's go ahead and do a jump on Bowser. So as you can see there, Mario blocked and didn't take any damage. That's actually because I hit a key at the correct time, so I was able to block rather than just hitting defense and having to block. So you're able to do cool interactive stuff like that. Now taking advantage to show you how you can use that same timing to achieve some better damage on Bowser. Here I go with a basic attack on Bowser. Let's see what it does without me doing the action command. It's just a basic punch, 8 damage. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, here's another thing that I like about the game is you're able to see the little hints in some of these battles that aren't just straightforward attack the enemy. Peach is going to tell us, Mario, the chain, aim for the chain, because Bowser's kind of too formidable for us right now. So let's go ahead and try the basic attack again, but we'll try it on the King Clink and see if I can hit the action command this time. Oh, I didn't hit it. Well, I'm sure I'll be able to hit it on the next go, right? See, Mario did a second punch and he did slightly more damage. Now, because this is on keyboard, I'm not able to get the action commands all that well, but we'll try and get it on the jump right now. I haven't been able to get it up until this point, but nope. I don't think I got it, but we're still able to complete the battle anyways. What was that sound? I love how animated they make all the sprites in these little half cutscenes, especially in the middle of battle. Bowser's crying expression is always so funny. Now Mario's freaking out. The peace sign. Yeah, you won. You won, Mario. Oh my gosh. This game also, as you can see, has an isometric view. It's very different compared to some other RPGs, if not other Mario games in general. I just love Bowser's interpretation and representation in this game. If I were to have one gripe with this game, it's not really going to be able to be shown because I'm only able to have so much time with you in this Let's Play. But the the power scaling of the enemies in this game isn't always ideal, and there's times where you can get to a part of the game and it feels like a pit because you're forced to grind if you want any chance of beating certain bosses, and you'll end up running into the wall over and over again against them unless you know how powerful you need to be beforehand. This is the main antagonist of the game, or one of the main antagonists. He falls into Bowser's castle and practically takes it from him, leaving everyone in the room that you just saw to fend for themselves and be sprawled across the land. As we're about to see, Mario's about to be kicked out of the castle. I don't know exactly how it happens, but he's flown out and he ends up somewhere else where we start our journey. But as you could see from the battle that took place, there's a lot of cool things about this game. Already from the starting map, you're able to see the varied locations that are offered to you. It's just a classic RPG. If you love JRPGs, you're probably gonna love this. If you love Mario, you're definitely gonna love this. I have nothing but love for this game. Like I said, some of the only gripes I have are maybe some character design details and the difficulty of the game. Other than that, it's fantastic. One of my favorite games of all time, and I'm glad I could share it with you guys. I guess I'll hang it up here. Please excuse the pun. But thanks for watching. This has been my beginning Let's Play of Super Mario RPG, and I hope that it was suitable and enjoyable for all of you. Well, have a good rest of your day.